Radiant team ban.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the blue group of HeroDota. Second group stage, I'm Setver. This is a game between last Spartans and HeroDota.
Radiant team ban.
Man, I had to go get some Tylenol and some water between those two games. And get coming down on something. I hate the feeling when you're slightly sick, but you're not actually sick. You don't know if you're getting sick. You hope you don't get sick. But you think you're going to get sick. But, already have both teams instantly banning both the heroes. They know exactly what they wanted to ban. And then we're taking a lot of time for the first pick, which is odd. So we have the Ember Spirit and Evoker banned out of HeroDota. They don't want to face either one of those heroes.
Remaining.
The Mirana and Centaur. Mirana, after the North American qualifiers, has earned like first bans now.
Reserve time.
People have realized arrows have no risk at all. You throw an arrow, and if it hits, you can initiate. If it doesn't, you'll try again. Like, you don't put yourself out of position, you just try. Moonlight Shadow as well cannot be underestimated. It forces minimum for supports, the enemy supports, to spend their money on sentries that they would not otherwise do. So it delays their force staffs or other items. If they don't, you can get off some amazing engagements, or just escapes. So I think with Centaurs, kind of picked the same reason, but he makes a huge horn sound anybody runs, so it's not a surprise.
Team pick.
We see last Spartans picking up Viper. HeroDota answering with the super solid supports of Dazzle and Ancient Apparition.
Radiant
And
team
then Enigma picked up for last Spartans. Let's see if HeroDota bans out a Darkseer, because I would immediately ban out a Darkseer. No hesitation. There we go. Darkseer ban.
Radiant team ban.
Ka-ching. Void banned as well from last Spartans.
10 seconds remaining.
I think Chronosphere is an underrated ultimate, especially for a carry.
5 seconds remaining.
One of the few like teamfight ultimates that a carry has that can just win you a game if correctly
Reserve
placed.
time.
First real use of reserve time. Ban out here, Luna. Just going for the team fight carries, which makes me think they really want a team fight. I would ban out another team fight hero here. Whichever one you think they're going to go with, and we'll just ban it out.
Ten seconds remaining.
Tidehunter. Tidehunter off lane's
5
okay.
seconds remaining.
Not the best. He's still pretty hard to bring down though with Kraken Shell.
Reserve time.
The buff to Anchor Smash is real. Trent, Overgrowth, pretty good.
Team pick.
Pretty good for team fights as well. Probably more of a common ban. I just like my Tidehunters and my Sand Kings. I like my strength team fight heroes. Maybe a Magnus. HeroDota is going to be picking up here.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
The eyes on Enigma always throw me off. Just the way they are. It seems like it's awkward. Like he definitely does. His field of vision is just going to be weird with the way the eyes are placed. Because you can see light coming out of them, so you can probably see what he sees, and they don't overlap.
Radiant team pick.
The Weaver picked up from HeroDota. I personally don't like Weaver. I think he needs too much farm for a carry. He can snowball. But I feel like if he has a bad start, he's most likely just a liability.
10 seconds remaining.
I actually like seeing safe lane Weavers, though.
5 seconds
If
remaining.
you have an aggressive tri lane and having a safe lane weaver. One thing I am all about. Let's see if they still continue on with their team fight here of a Sand King or a Tide Hunter. Even a Keeper a lot? I can see that. Pretty awesome. Have Illuminate coming through during the black hole. King.
Dire team pick.
And Batrider. Well, I completely ignored him last game and forgot about him this game as well. He is so good. Lasso and Flame Break. Definitely Flame Break this game because Black Hole. Let's see if we can have a 5-man Black Hole.
Ten seconds remaining.
I know if I was HeroDota who I would pick right here.
5 seconds remaining.
Actually, there's 2 heroes.
Reserve
A little bit
time.
unorthodox. Actually, as I keep thinking, there's like 3. So, we could go for a middle carry silencer to interrupt the Black Hole and Sand King combo. Go for Narga Siren for the same thing. You just sleep instead of Global Silence. Rubik has been played middle before. Not very common lately. But if he could steal Black Hole or Epicenter at this point, that would be amazing. I had another one, but my brain it left me. Maybe there wasn't. I mentioned Sven for Spartans. That'd be a really good carry, actually.
5 seconds remaining.
All you gotta do is get minuscule amounts of farm on Sven, and he can hit insanely hard. His ultimate being a roid ability, it makes it a super roid ability. There's also like Chaos Knight. It's just not, let's just have 5 images auto attacking during it with Reality Rift and crits. That works too. Like there's so many options here for last Spartans. Actually, I think the best one probably would have been Void, and they banned it out. Who the last bands are here. Into their bonus time for this. So exactly what carry? There's Finn. Orfling. I was thinking Safe Flame and Ember Spirit, but it's banned. Trying to think of the really good AoE carries. They could just Juggernaut here too. So you just Blade Fury during the
10 seconds
Enigma ult,
remaining.
and right at the end you start Omni Slashing for whoever is left alive.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Last Spartans been out to Outworld. I'm not even sure if is this a middle Batrider? Is this an offlane Weaver? Is this a safe lane Weaver? Is this an offlane Batrider? Options. That's what makes the best heroes, in my opinion, is their options, which is why Mirana is worthy of first ban. You can mid with her, you can offlane with her, and you can tri-lane with her.
5 seconds
She's
remaining.
just that versatile of a hero.
Reserve time.
They have 20 seconds to decide here.
Radiant team pick.
We're going to have a Magnus mid versus a Viper. Remember, like, 3 patches ago, when Magnus was like first pick, first ban because of RP, and the heroes were just so good with him. Now he's like off to the wayside, rarely picked. So his Blink RP could win games. It just depends if he catches the Enigma. If he misses the Enigma,
5 seconds remaining.
Be in some trouble. Spectre. Just going for the super AoE with the Radiance, I guess. Also, it lets him completely farm one lane. It's like, oh, you got a black hole? I'll come in and kill up and get some people. But let's go and introduce Mr. HeroDota team over here. A Bat Rider, we have HeroDota and Dala. We have Iron Man on the Magnus. We have Balto Avanta on the Weaver. White Rabbit on the Ancient Apparition. And Captain America on the Dazzle. So today we have United States Apprentices, and we also have superheroes with Iron Man and Captain America. For last Spartans, we have Vadik Man on the Enigma. OK. Pound sign on the Viper. Sand King being played by Terry Frame, Rumpy on the Spectre. And Funk, exclamation point, on the Clockwork. We just have an observer ward. Where is he going to put this? He's going to put it over here. Put it here. I was going to here. Here. If you really want, you can put it here. Well, it's just here. A lot of options. Like we're going to put down a ward over here as well. Decent ward spot.
The battle begins.
Oh, they actually put it here. Very common. Let's see if that gets D-ward. No string trees on the last Spartans though. I have a Viper mid versus a Magnus. We're going to have Tri-Lane versus Tri-Lane bottom. Let's see who gets the better block. Like, right down the middle. A pretty good block by both teams.
Denied.
And Magnus, of course, just 55 base damage is pretty good for a melee. Versus a range with 56. Tri-Lane versus Tri-Lane, but we do have two melees and a Spectre and a Sand King, which is slightly awkward. Sand King just runs up and is like, you know what? I'm just going to sandstorm you guys. And what can you guys do? Absolutely nothing. They could all stand up and be shadow waved. That's it. This is just funny. Like, literally, they can't do anything. You know, he has to walk away because level 1 sandstorm duration is only 20 seconds and a 40-second cooldown. Uh-oh, Weaver. They're going on Spectre. Just what was he thinking? Versus an Ancient Apparition? You can't be that far up at all. Chilling Touch, like I said, is double damage on every hero at level 1. At level 3, they still have it. As long as you keep leveling up your Chilling Touch for the first 20 minutes, everybody has double damage for those amount of attacks. It's very good on Weaver since he has... Well, he doesn't have Gemini, he has Sakuchi, but... Now he should get Gemini. Here we go. Chilling Touch is just going to destroy, like, of course... And it's off. I don't understand this Clockwork either. Swap it up. Like, Spectre's not going to have a better time versus Bat Rider. Bat Rider's already level 3. So sticky Napalm and Firefly, he can just chase you down. Looks like they're going to dodge the Tri-Lane now and have a Clockwork down here. Oop. Sorry, my camera work still needs some work, guys. I apologize. Last hits wise, Bat Rider is leading, followed by Viper. Magnus having slight trouble mid, which is probably to be expected. Melee versus Viper. And Enigma's, of course, just jungling still. They're smoking up. Looks like they want to get him. They spot him. Oh, and they even take the last hit. Viper's right here, though. Oh, does not get the stun off. And Shadow Wave securing the kill. Actually, I say from Action Apparition secures the kill. Just turned around. And, of course, Bat Rider's having a great time top versus all these melees. You were... Okay, so they went to Spectre. You know, last pick. lets the melee in. We see what kind of problems it's having this game. There's no lane he can go to and be okay. What if this was a gyrocopter? So during team fight, well, they get another. HeroDota just getting kills across the map.
I don't want to be right.
So assuming the teams are even, if this was a gyrocopter, you would have flat cannon and call down during black hole, as well as rocket barrage for the landing phase. All these regenerations being used up. Player slightly missed. Illusion runes being used on Magnus. And they're secure in the 4-minute rune down here. If it is here. But it's top. Magnus will be go getting that. I have invisibility. See if he tries to do something top. Enigma feels like they're already feeling the pressure because Enigma's already left the jungle. It's probably not even safe, but they're going to try to push this tier 1 top. But in the meantime, Viper's being ganked mid. Already been skewered over to his teammates. And goes down to Shockwave.
Tip of the horn to you.
Bat Rider just running around in the jungle should be okay. It's Firefly.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The gold graph's already 2,000 in the way of HeroDota. 1,500 in the way of experience. Weaver 24 last hits for 6 denies, 22 for 3 on the Bat Rider, 18 for 1 on the Magnus. Top 3 farmers over on HeroDota. Net worth, they're also the top 3. Dazzle, pretty close to Viper as well. Dazzle, of course, being 2 kills, 0 deaths, and 2 assists. Already has his arcane boots. Super early. We have Firefly up. We have an RP just on the Spectre. They do. Nice try from Sand King there. He's just going to run away, but he's not going to be able to make it. Shockwave? Not quite the mana. Can't turn. Can't turn. Bat Rider. What a time for there we go. What a teammate this Magnus is. Where Bat Rider's like trees. And Viper's so far up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Here I am. Dropping arcane boots one at a time so everybody gets the maximum amount of mana. RP is down though. Only Sand King had been there, what? 10 seconds earlier, could have burst strikes and stolen some arcane boots. If he had stolen Magnus's arcane boots, that'd have set back his blink. 1,500 gold. Dazzle would actually absolutely have nothing for a while. Oh, Clockwork. Gemini attack her ass. And poor Enigma is only level 4 in the jungle. This has his boots. Clockwork. It's gonna be just get off cogs, but it's still gonna be cold feeted under the tower? No, does not. Just get away. But he has no regeneration.
Dark light.
Look, we're maxing Shallow Grave over here. And poor Spectre. Talk about zero farm. Bat Rider feels no pressure versus 2 heroes.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, those are just not Shockwave. There we go. What magic resistance do you guys have?
Radiant's bottom
Only
tower
took 170
is
damage
under
from a
attack.
300 damage nuke. Good. Viper Strike still's not gonna kill, and they won't be able
Radiant's
to
bottom tower is under attack.
do a stun up on Sand Bat Rider. They do get a return kill.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Plus they lose their
has
tower
fallen.
and their Spectre. It's a level 5 Spectre. At least Sand King is now level 5 as well. They're just feeding Eidolons. Don't feel like this is going to go well for last Spartans. They're doing their best. I think the Spectre was a liability.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Uh-oh. Clockwork's like, oh crap, go away. Oh, we get a skewer up though on Sand King. Viper's tracked down. Flame break not gonna be enough to kill. Magnus does live with a shallow grave. Oh, hook shot in on the ancient apparition. But Clockwork's so low. Viper not even gonna get the kill on ancient apparition either. Got some slow with some sticky napalm. And Gemini attack finishing off the Viper. Burrow strike wasn't enough, of course. Really just need this Enigma to get Black Hole. Also,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Spectre needs level 6 as well. He is securing some farm down here near her tier 2. Actually, he still went 2-1-2. 2 in Dispersion, 2 in Dagger.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And they're going to get the T1 mid as well. Bat Rider getting it.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Bat Rider have blink.
Dire's top
Black
tower
Fire has his
is under
blink.
attack.
Magnus has his blink. Weaver, 1600 gold. Going for a pop. Already has a hood. Very odd. Oh. Not sure exactly what he's going with, just a pop or with just a hood, but I feel like he doesn't need a Lincoln's this game. Probably the correct choice. It's just Malefice. And lasso up on Sand King. We're getting that last hit as well. This is 2,000 gold. Link RP only on Viper, but it does. Oh, the skewer. He does get it off, even with the Malefice. Ice Blast coming in, hitting Viper as well as Enigma.
I keep my enemies close.
Will he shatter? No. Hook shot in? Really? I don't know about that. Yeah, he immediately was like, oh crap, maybe I should not have done this. Ice Vortex. And they have Dust now for Sand King. And he goes down as well. I think that hook shot was a little bit optimistic. I guess he was really trying to hit Bat Rider. We're going to fight like that. Shouldn't he just have haunted? I could have killed Bat Rider there. Again. Poor Bat Rider. Acidus on his team. And this has the other one. Got 2,000 gold up on Spectre now. She's trying to farm a relic. Feel like she's not going to have enough room to do that. Another skewer. Poor Enigma. Poor Enigma.
Flattening you was no hardship.
Okay, lasso up on Viper as well. The Bat Rider might be in some trouble here. They may have overextended with just the two of them there.
You're safe.
Oh, that shallow grave. Haunt. Bat Rider will be fine. Slightly early. Rocket doesn't hit. Would have killed anyways.
Incoming.
Let's see. 2,500. May just wait until she either gets pressures and buys like a Yasha. But if not, may try to save it for a relic. Worth the charge.
Rocket on.
Gold graphs at 10,000 basically. And you're up to 7,000 experience. Ice Blast. Uh-oh, Spectre. We'll be fine. She won't shatter, not with dispersion. Now, if that was a level 11 ultimate with a scepter, she would have shattered. I'll just force her back in heal. 700, 1,000 from a relic. If she could somehow find the farm for this and get a radiance, that might be enough. Dazzle is building into a mech. Dazzle mechs are always so delayed. Lasso up on Viper, but he doesn't know where to turn.
Radiant's top tower is under
He was like, yeah, which way do I go? Flame break totally messed that up. He had to turn back around during sticking napalm. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It's really well played with every Bite Rider. I don't know if it was intentional. We'll assume it was, and that it was awesome. Oh, a skewer misses. Ice blast connects on clockwork.
Shadow wave.
Once these arcane boosts, this Dazzle is just constantly healing. So we're going Hood into Lincoln's. That's super defensive. I think this may give enough time for Spectre to farm. But sadly, she's middle.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Are we going to have a black hole here? We're trying to walk in. He's so slow. But he's going to die to fire if he does. And then we have a re-engagement with Bat Rider. Just all the sticking napalms on everybody. RP just on Spectre because everybody else is dead. And they get a team wipe.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Just need a BKB up on Enigma. Like, he bought a really late Ring of Bacillus and calls GG. So if he didn't buy boots and didn't buy a Ring of Bacillus, I feel like he would have had the black hole.
Victory.
But yeah, 15-minute GG, 23-2, guys. Spectre dies with 2,600 gold. Sitting in the bank. Really well executed there by the HeroDota, knowing the Bat Rider could take an easy lane, no matter what, because they had their lanes consisted of a clockwork, and the other lanes were also 2 melees. So either time the Bat Rider would have been fine sticking napalm. But we will have HeroDota up here soon, guys, in Game 3 as well. Of course, last Spartans will be in Game 4. We have Asura versus HeroDota, and then we'll have last Spartans versus United States Presidents. Stay tuned.